Hello viewers and welcome back once again to Croatia's Calling with me, FMM Plays. I hope you're doing well. We're back again for the Greca game and the second leg against our Champions League opponent that I can reveal was Manchester United. We got the away leg at the Theatre of Dreams. We'll get on to how we've done since then, but some transfers. We had January transfer window. We didn't really bring anyone else new in. Obviously, Lauren Symes has now joined up with us. Looks really good. Developing really nicely already. At 16 years old, to have stats like this is fantastic. He'll be a world beater soon. Unfortunately, we can't play him until next year. I think. Yeah, next year we get him in. We can start playing him, but he can play for the under-19s and we can start training him up. We've got some other young talent coming through. Probably the best one was Stankovic. Attacking midfield right. Otherwise, they're just youth players. In terms of players that have gone then, Groznica has gone for a fee of £1 million, which I think is a very decent bit of business, with a 50% sell-on clause, I believe. We've loaned quite a few players out. Renier has gone out on loan to Leipzig. I just wanted to get him like half a season of game time underneath his belt, and he's playing pretty much every single game, so I'm very happy with that. Norman's gone back out on loan to Angers this time. Hopefully he can get some game time. Angel Gomez has done the same. And you have a big players, big teams. Oh, Bartol Barisic is another one who has gone out on loan for the season. We got Reniel and Gilmaiden, so them two can be the backup strikers to Petkovic, who's in fantastic form. We sold Jankic. I just didn't really. It's not very good. Same with Rosic, who had a bit of potential, but his current ability is awful. It's like 3 grey stars. It's awful. It's not even worth the time. So we'll just quickly go look at the schedule then. So last time we met then was the Atletico Madrid game that we lost and somehow got through. But since then we had a 1-0 win against Gorica. Lots of friendlies. Basically, we went to South Africa and we went to America for some friendlies. We then played Varazdin. We drew 1-0 with, 3-0 against Istra, 3-0 against Sivanek, 3-0 against Slaven Belupo, a 2-2 draw against Rijeka, a 0-0 draw against Hajduk, a 0-0 draw at home to Manchester United, so it leaves it all to play for. We absolutely battered our affiliate 9-0, beat Slaven Belupo 1-0, but Osijek this time getting proper revenge, 5-0 against them. But let's quickly go look at the tables and see where we sit. It's not looking good for our affiliates. Down in last position in the relegation zone, 5 points adrift of safety. It's really not going too well for them. We got Rijeka in the semi-finals of the Cup, and we got Manchester United for the second leg today then. In terms of how everyone's doing, Bruno Petkovic has 28 goals this season. Antonio Marum has 17 assists. They're playing out of their skin, really. We've also had Regen Day. The best player we had was 3.5 stars. It's still, once again, not very good. So we're scouting the other players in the Croatian leagues and hoping that there might be a player that pops up who might be pretty decent, but nothing so far. So we're going to jump on into the Gorica game today then. We're just going to follow up against with the away leg against Manchester United. Let's jump on into this then. Set up the team now then. So the team for today then, we made up of Semper, Bacalo, Amione, Gvardiol, and like Nuri at the back with a Demi and Simeão just ahead of them. Actually, we're going to swap them two boys around. Marin on the left, Simeone on the right, Almada sitting behind Gilmaiden. Rest the big boys ahead of the game against Manchester United. Marin's playing, obviously. Kind of need him to play, but otherwise, I think this is definitely a team that should be beating this Gorica side who, well, we've packed out their ground once again. Pretty much, if it's not for us, they don't pack out their own ground. We pretty much buy all of the tickets. I think we always seem to take like 8,000 capacity. At say an 8,000 capacity stadium, we take 7,000, which is crazy. As you can see here, there's a few reds in there, but most of them are blues, I think. But anyway, let's play this game and hopefully we can do the business against the lower league opposition in Gorica. I mean, they're 6th in the league. We've got nearly double their points. Is getting that embarrassing. But with 10 minutes in then, we haven't really seen too much. We can tell these boys early to get creative, and hopefully that should do a little bit. But we carry on. Further forward then. 20 minutes gone. Still not too much to notice. Demand more at this point. We've had fair amount of shots, a lot more of the possession, obviously away from home. We should be doing a lot better here, though. That's the only thing. I didn't realise Gorica was based in Zagreb. I did not realise that was a thing. That's probably why we've taken so many people out there. But there's a highlight early on, well, 37 minutes even, and it looks like who's going to step up for this? Simiao's going to step up for this free kick, shoots, and Obradovic makes an easy save to claim that one. Really easy save from him. And then Dye heads down to Saranic, who's going to come forward and shoot. It's quite wild, and Semper shouldn't really well. He's dived to try and make sure it's out, but it's not really going to trouble him. I mean, this first half's been a pretty drab affair. Canadia, back to Balic then. Can we nab it off of them and break? Obradovic now, where's he going to go from here? He's still got it. He's been chased down by Gilmaiden into Cabrera, Mihalic, Misic on this right-hand side, back out to Cabrera. Can we get the ball back and break? It's not been the greatest half of football of us so far. As Misic comes down this right, back to Cabrera, inside, and Saranic puts it just over the bar. 43 minutes gone. We've had the better of the game, but still not the important thing, and it's still 0-0. So aggressively tell them, I'm far from pleased. Get them out there for the second half. We're actually going to go attacking, and we're going to demand more early on. It might be that Almada comes off late in this half, but there's a highlight now. Obradovic out now, out wide. Marin picks it up, back to Bracalo, who's tackled to Saranic. Canadia, Mihalic out to Colin Quainer on this right hand side. Konstantinov, I think. Colin Quainer back to the right back inside, and Dye's there, and he's just over the bar. I'm not happy with what I'm seeing so far. Not at all. I think we need to maybe make a change. Almada's having a pretty poor game. I think the person to come on for him then will be Olmo if he's on the bench. There he is. Olmo, get yourself on, sunshine. Get warmed up. On you come. Simeone now. Maybe it might not be needed. Simeone's there. Marin, Bracalo's there, and Obradovic makes a good save. I mean, Simeone nearly got it in the top left-hand corner from that first shot, but it wasn't to be. 60 minutes gone. It's really drab affair from us. Let's demand more once again and see if we can get anything from this. It's not looking the best. Gilmaiden's having a pretty poor game, and we might see Bruno come back on up top. Obviously, he's been in fine form this season for us. I think not playing him now will be a bit silly. Let's demand more once again, and hopefully there's a chance now. Gavardio then to play it out from the back. Ait Nuri coming inside, Simeone, and Ademi gets it back to Simeone. Simeone on this right-hand side shoots and scores. Instant impact. Absolutely love to see it. A great pass from Simeone and a fantastic finish from Simeone. Obradovic stands absolutely rooted to the spot and not even realising it's gone in. See here, Ademi and Simeone play a nice 1-2 football. Simeone over top, and Simeone just falls to his knees. Absolutely love to see it. 1-0 up then. Let's drop back a bit on positive. Not balance, we'll go positive. We don't need to be pushing too far forward. We'll demand a bit more. Hopefully can open another gap. But yeah, I think we should be fine going into finishing this game. I mean, there's a couple of minutes left of extra time. I do think we shall see this out. A locomotive are playing? No, it's just us who are playing the fixture today. And we're going to have a game in hand. Well, no, not a game in hand. We're going to have played a game more than Rijeka. But I mean, what? We're already 11 points. 11? Yeah, 11 points clear. Let's say... let's calmly say this was a bit of a let-off. We weren't great, really. We probably should be doing a bit more. Let's rest these boys. Obviously, they're not our first team, but we're going to rest them for 2 days ahead of this Manchester United game. We don't need to be playing basically the training isn't as important as the actual having them all fit and ready for the next game. But that's what we'll do then. So I'll catch up with you at the start of the Manchester United game, and I'll see if I can find any more gems of the youth intakes from around the Croatian league. I should see them. It's time for the second leg against Manchester United then. But before that, we'll have a quick look around at the other scores from around the grounds. We first look over at Milan and Barcelona getting through there. Olympic Lyonnais beaten Bayern Munich on penalties by the looks of it. Paris Saint-Germain are out. Liverpool go through against Frankfurt. It's a draw currently against Zebra and Arsenal. Hoffenheim are battering Tottenham. And Porto also got a 0-0 draw against Man City. So, final day, it could be looking pretty decent. If we do go through against Manchester United today, I mean, we got to get a goal, really. The team, quick look at the match preview. Obviously, they're favourites. We can't obviously play Lawrence Symes. We did look at bringing in Alexis Sanchez, actually. But, no, he's got no pace. We can't do that. But in terms of our team, then I think this is the team we're going to go with. So it'll be Livakovic with Sousa, Kamar, Gvardiol, and Nuri, Moro and Palacios, Marin on the left, Magno on the right, Olmo behind, Petkovic with a bench of Semper, Amione, Stojanovic, Ademi, Almada, Simeone, and Gilmaiden. And yeah, we'll carry on. Actually, one last change is I'm going to bring Lovren onto the bench instead of Amione. Have a bit more experience on the bench if we need it. So we'll warm the teams up for today then. And the team for Manchester United is a pretty damn strong one. A very strong one. In fact, you've got Bailey on the right. They've got Mason Greenwood. How well has he developed? I mean, that's not really fair, is it? Mason Greenwood there after only playing 36 games. It's quite interesting, but he's got, 15 and 26 and 8 sub-appearances. He's been pretty decent this so far. Tomori on the right then, who's just not really fair, is it? He's not really a right back. He's more of a centre back in my opinion. So it's interesting how they're playing him out there. He's got no crossing ability. So in terms of defensively, they're strong down there, but crossing ability, not so much. So they'll be coming at our... So Sousa might have a bit of an easier game. I suppose he's got Bailey ahead of him. It's not really too much of an issue. Let's carry on then. I mean, we're away at home. That's the thing, isn't it? We're away at Old Trafford. There's a highlight early on. Olmo, ball in. It's happened again, boys. It's happening again. Palacios... First goal, they've got to score 2. 5 minutes in, we couldn't have asked for a better start. First away goal, they've not got a single away goal, so that is absolutely fantastic. Palacios stabs home from about 2 yards out. Absolutely brilliant start. I don't really know what to do already. I was not expecting that. Let's tell these boys to get creative. And, I mean, there's another highlight. Sousa, ball over the top. Marin's there. Is there another? Magno's there. Oh, my God, boys. Oh, my God. 15 minutes in, we're 2-0 up. 2-0 at 15 minutes. This team, we should not be beating this team. Magno is 19th for the season here. Marin obviously gets a space down here. He's left his defender for dead. But Magno heads across goal and De Gea can't get down to that. I don't know how we're doing it, boys. I don't know how we're doing it. Hang on, Tomori. We've already bottled it once this season against a Manchester club. We can always bottle it again. There's a corner, but it gets cleared out by Nuri as Maguire now can come forward. Are we going to tackle and break? No. Instead, he opts to go back to De Gea. And there's probably a chance for them to build from the back here. Bruno Fernandes back to Christensen and up to Bailey on this right-hand side. With Greenwood breaking through the lines. Livakovic makes a fantastic save to keep it 2-0, 20 minutes gone. Let's praise the boys at this point. I mean, we've been absolutely fantastic so far. There's another highlight, but it looks like it's going to go the way United. Tomori kicks this one off then. Up to Greenwood, who they've literally pumped it over the top. Great block there. And Bailey comes in. Greenwood back to James. And, James... 26 minutes gone. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to set that we are regrouping. It's not... maybe sit these boys a bit further back. We don't need to press so high, I don't think. I don't want them balls over the top, which it seems like they're doing a lot of, but I mean, we can always do it more than happily, but it's headed out to this right-hand side. 27 minutes gone, 2-1 them, knowing that they need to score 2 more to actually stand a chance at going through. We tell these boys to get creative. We've got 2 away goals at this point, which is fantastic. Gvardiol, oh God, that could be a straight red. Gvardiol has been tackled then. Tomori is... it's not looking too good. So we got a red card. I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring Moro back. Moro off. Lovren's going to come on. And Olmo and Palacios are going to play in the centre. With Moro obviously already on a yellow card, there's no point bringing him off. But there's a highlight. Olmo, ball in. Tomori clears away. But Kamar can pick this one back up and goes back to Olmo. Ball across. Christensen's there. Kante can clear that. This team is ridiculous. Kante driving at our back line then. Can we get out and stop the ball coming in? Tomori on this right-hand side. If we could take them down and get Tomori sent off, that'd be fantastic. But no, instead it finds its way out to Tomori on this right-hand side. Greenwood heads wildly over the bar. And Man City have taken a lead against Porto. 1-0 over there. But Porto in the same situation as us. They drew 0-0 at their ground, knowing that it could... I mean, that goes close. It's 2-0 now. It's looking unlikely for Porto. They need to score 2. Manchester United need to score 2 here to be able to take us out the competition, but we've looked pretty good so far. As passionate tell these boys, I'm very, very happy with the way we're playing. We'll tell Bruno Petkovic you weren't that bad, but I know he's capable of even better. He definitely can go and get a goal for us today. Tell these boys to get creative, maybe push back a little bit more, go a bit more balance. As James puts a ball in here, Fernandes out to Bailey. Back to Maguire, and McGregor picks this one up. He's playing at left back. I thought he was a midfielder, but hey ho, Maguire, McGregor, back to Rashford, Greenwood. we're lucky then. Sousa clears that into the crowd. 48 minutes gone then. And it's been a pretty tight game. James puts that ball across, and it's a very, very poor corner. It's going to be thrown on the right-hand side to us. Not even close to a head here. It's 49 minutes have gone, and it's looking good. There's a highlight. De Gea now can play this one out. We don't want to be conceding. I do feel that if we concede, we're going to crumble. Tomori coming forward now then. Still coming forward. Rashford is there. He's going to go forward. It's blocked. A great block. And Nuri can come away with it. 55 minutes and there's another corner. James ball in and Maguire's there. It's blocked and Palacios clears that one then. Oh, Maguire's going to the book. Is that a red? Oh, Maguire's off. Maguire, I thought it was going to be a penalty. So they're down to 10 as well. They've brought Dalot on. 60 minutes gone. It's even men on the field. Olmo picks that one up. Through to Petkovic. He's through. Petkovic, come on. Come on, boy. De Gea makes a good save. It's worth noting we are playing the current public beta. So one-on-ones should be fixed a little bit better. I mean, they're not really marking our men, are they? But Petkovic is there and Tomori heads on. I mean, Tomori's on a yellow. It might be that there's another chance to get them go down to 9, but Tomori makes a good interception there. 60 minutes gone. It's still 2-1. It's still, the ball is in our court. Let's tell these boys to get creative. Petkovic has been good, but not fantastic. Maybe we'll see the introduction of someone else soon, but I'm not too sure where and who that shall be. Aaron Ramsey's come on for them. Do we go defensive at any point soon? Maybe we'll leave it a bit longer. 75 minutes. Lovren now out to Nuri on this right-hand side then. Still coming forward. Up to Magno. Still coming forward. Into Petkovic, and De Gea makes a good save. It's a poor shot from Petkovic, really. I might make a change. I might bring. I'm gonna make one change. Stojanovic is gonna come on for Nuri at right back. We don't really want a yellow card there. He's looking a little bit worse for wear in terms of his legs, but I do think there's some positives here. Let's not concede now. Keane, McGregor, up to Ramsey and gets it back in, and Livakovic makes a good save. At this point, mate, just time waste. Let's set it to time waste a little bit more. We don't need to worry too much about, well, not about rushing as much. We can take the time. We can waste it a little bit more. We've got 5 minutes. We just can't concede 2. But Marin breaks the lines here. One more goal here could seal it. Marin in. Oh, it's disappointing. Shoots it far of the near post. 87 minutes. At this point, we are going to shut up shop. Magno, can you drop back? Not particularly. Petkovic, we're going to leave up there, but we're going to put you in a bit more defensive duty. Put these back as wing backs on support, fullbacks on support. No reason to have them bombing forward. Put shorter passing, slow tempo, and then up that to time wasted frequently. Hopefully then with 6 minutes potentially, 5 minutes left extra time. Time is eking away. It is going to be a historic win at Old Trafford. 2-1 winners. Absolutely fantastic. It's passionately tell them, boys, I'm very proud of your performance. We go through for the second season in a row to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Unfortunately, Porto don't get through as well. Let's have a quick look at the attendance. I did forget to look at that. I can't believe that. What a fantastic result that is for us. We need to quickly change this to this. And our 72,000 attendance there. Absolutely crazy. We triumph over them. Absolutely brilliant. Let's attend this press conference. As long as it's in a competition, you have a chance of winning it. I'm just taking it one game at a time. It's a brilliant feeling. I'm delighted with the win. James was brilliant. He's playing quite well out there. There's a lot to be said about stability. Josko's an important person. He'll learn from his mistakes. We've got £8.5 million going to the bank for that. Gvardiol's been fined. Talas Magno with a goal. Absolutely fantastic from him. Passionately tell the boy, you are fantastic. And Tim Walter, you're looking at quite a few of my players. You're not signing them. Let's have a look then as to where we can meet up next time. I think realistically it's got to be the quarterfinals of the Champions League. That's what we'll do then. And we'll have the highlights from the Cibernet game in the middle. So I should join you back for that. Thank you very much for joining me. What a great episode it's been. A historic one, a 2-1 win away at Old Trafford to send us through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Thank you very much for joining me. If you could like and subscribe down below, it'll be greatly, greatly appreciated. And there's other social links down there as well. If you want to come and follow me, including on Twitch as well. I've started live streaming again. We'll be starting a new save over there soon. I'm still yet to think about what we're going to do, and we'll really confirm what we're going to do. I've got some ideas floating around my head, but then we'll see what comes from that. But once again, thank you very much for joining me. I should see you for the Champions League quarterfinal. Till next time, gang. Peace.